So today's video is going to be somewhat of a random vlogging and chatting video. Mostly chatting, not so much vlogging. But there's something that I've been needing to get off my back for a few years. So as y'all know, I'm a huge fan of Modern Family. The show unfortunately ended a couple of years ago. Y'all have seen this Modern Family picture on my channel, this Modern Family fan art on my channel quite a few times. I drew it back in July. It only features the Dunphys because they're the only family on the show, at least until the 11th, near the end of the 10th season, where all of the cast is over 18. And speaking of the cast, I wanted to talk a little bit about the actress who played Claire Dunphy, Julie Bowen. So this is no shade or hate on Julie Bowen specifically, and y'all don't have to agree with my opinion necessarily, but I just wanted to do this video because there's something that's always bothered me for the past couple of years after watching the entire series. Especially after watching the 10th season, in sharp contrast with the 9th season. And that is, am I the only one who noticed that in the later seasons of Modern Family, Julie Bowen or Claire Dunphy start acting a lot crazier and sillier, more psychotic, more annoying in some episodes? Am I the only one? Seriously? It's no surprise that Claire's not exactly one of my favorite characters. My absolute favorite female character on the show has always been Haley, played by Sarah Hyland, one of my celebrity crushes. Gloria's alright. She kind of has her annoying moments. I kind of like Alex. And I used to like Claire quite a bit, but towards the end of the series, she just got kind of irritating and somewhat annoying, especially in the 10th season. Like, she's always hamming everything up and stuff. And I noticed, for some bizarre reason, in the 9th season alone, she seemed to be a lot more down to earth like she was in the first 5 seasons. She wasn't exactly all crazy and goofy and everything like she was in the subsequent seasons from closer to the end of the series. Now, one of the reasons she started acting crazier and sillier in the later episodes is because of the Dunphy storyline in the season 6 premiere episode called The Long Honeymoon, where, of course, Alex ends up being the only really sane member of that part of the family, while Claire, Phil, Haley, and Luke are all off in another world. But the silly and goofier, more annoying persona continued on into the rest of the season, the 7th season, the 8th season, the 10th season, and sort of the 11th season. For some odd reason, she was actually a lot tamer in the 9th season. I don't know exactly why. But, like, she started getting more hammy and more Carol Burnett-like in a number of ways. Like, she was just, I mean, obviously, since owing to the show's homophobic humor, she has the occasional homophobic humor with her younger brother Mitchell. And, of course, the overprotective mom stereotypes with the Dunphy siblings, especially Haley. And somewhat of a conspiring wife to Phil on a number of occasions. And of course, as we all know, especially throughout the 10th season, she hates Dylan, like a lot of us. I never exactly cared much for Dylan. I think it was a horrible mistake to bring him back near the end of the series. But moreover than that, the 10th season was just kind of hard to watch because I kept wondering, why is Claire just hamming it up and being so annoying and just outright goofy and psychotic throughout this season when she was perfectly alright in the previous season? Royal's visit is literally the only episode I remember from the 9th season where the sillier, goofier character trait was more consistent with the later seasons. But like, even in the season premiere episode, like Life, she was a little more, I don't know, she's just a lot more down to earth throughout most of the 9th season. And of course, there are some Claire jokes that I used to find kind of funny, but then closer to the end of the series just kind of got on my nerves. Like, for example, the smiling about death joke, that's always been kind of dark. And there's also this one line, this one joke from Queer Eyes Full Hearts from season 6 that I used to like, but then one of my brothers started using it against me, so it kind of hits home. There's this scene where Claire starts yelling at Haley because she thinks she's being lazy. Do something with your life! And, you know, it's kind of funny, but having been put in that situation like Haley, I don't really find that so funny anymore. And it's always remained a mystery to me why and when they decided to start making Claire act so silly in the later seasons, and for that matter, why she was perfectly calm in the 9th season. It's one of those modern family mysteries that nobody's ever really been able to find the answer to, especially since the series is over. You know, it's just like, why couldn't Haley and Andy be together? Why do Mitch and Cam still fall in love with and creep around other men after they got married? Which that alone is controversial, especially in my family. Or why didn't the series mention anything about the lockdown and the you-know-what demic when it ended in 2020? It's just one of those mysteries that remains unanswered. But that's all I wanted to talk about. Thanks for watching and thanks for listening. I apologize if the quality of this video is a bit low. But I just wanted to share that thought with you guys because I like Modern Family. I feel like the last few seasons could have been better. The 9th season was definitely the very last good season, in my opinion. But that's all I gotta say. Thanks for watching.